Hi, and welcome back to the light. Today, we're going to continue reviewing our icons in a deep dive. We are going to start by looking at the red screwdriver and the blue wrench at the top left hand of the screen, clicking on it, and then you will see a pop up window. We are going to start with the Locale icon. When we click on this, you will see a user preference window pop up. You can see here, there's actually not a tab called Locale. Instead, it's the very last tab on the right-hand side called System. So I'm not sure why there isn't a one-to-one on this, but Parashara's Light did name the Locale tab in the user preferences pop-up window System. You can also access this tab by going to Options and clicking on System Options. And that same window pops up, and you're going to be looking and referencing the last tab called System. Let's take a quick tour of this tab. You'll see on the very left-hand side, it says Indian Date Entry. What is this? This refers to the ability to enter dates using the traditional Indian calendar system, such as Tithis, lunar months, and Vedic years. I'm going to show you where this is. You can see that we have a chart up here. What we're going to do is go to Edit, click on Birth Data, and you will see the data entry pop-up window opens up, specifically looking at the Birth Data tab. You will see a field here called Calendar. And if you click on it, this is your Indian date entry. If you work with Pachanga-based astrology or do a lot of Tithi-specific Muhurta work, this could be very useful. So going back to our previous tab, most users who are entering birth dates using the standard Gregorian calendar can leave this default set to don't use it. This is completely a personal choice. The next one, astrologer's detail footer. If you check use it, your name or business will appear in the footer of your printed charts and reports. So this is not going to appear on your laptop, but it will appear if you print your charts. And where you enter your information is Edit, Cover Page Text, and you can add the name of your business, your email, any contact information, your website, whatever you would like, and it will print out when you print your charts. The next one is Ascendant in Circular Chart. This controls where the ascendant appears in circular charts, which is the transit chart or the Western chart. Traditional Indian layout places the ascendant at 12 o'clock, while the 9 o'clock position is more common with Western charts. Again, this is just a personal preference. Choose one that aligns with your training or your visual preference. Moving on to default charts path. This is the folder where all your charts will be saved by default. If you want to change the folder, you can click on browse. You can select another location. Where would you like your charts saved? Next, we're going to move to the right where it says date format. This reflects whether you like your month, date, and year, or your date, month, and year. This is a personal preference of how you like to see your date format. Now we see another table called miscellaneous. I am going to group these so it's a little bit easier to understand. Write to transit cache and show graphic tests are more technical in nature and nothing you really need to touch. Write to transit cache speeds up the software by storing previous transits locally, and it's a good idea to keep this checked. Show graphics text is mostly for debugging. You can leave this unchecked unless Parashara's Light tells you otherwise. Do not show owner name at startup. If you have entered your name or business in the setup like I just showed you, this option suppresses it from showing up when the program opens. It's a small cosmetic preference. Show toolbar. So I'm going to click this to show you what happens, and you can see the toolbar popped up. And I'm going to unclick it to show you how it disappears. Moving on to show status bar, if we click this, what happens is that you will see at the bottom of your screen some space where if there's other icons on your laptop, computer, you'll be able to see them. This is not really inherent to Parashara's Light. It's more about the convenience of seeing other things on your computer if that's what you would like. And show open worksheets as tabs. If we click on that, you will see there are tabs at the very top of the screen that open up. If you do not want the worksheets as tabs, you can uncheck it, click OK, go to Windows, and you will see the drop downs for the different charts or worksheets. The last one, ICAS option, I could not find this anywhere referenced in the Proctor's Right manual. I am not sure what this is, so I'm not going to comment on this either way. Touchscreen support. This is great if you are using a touchscreen device or laptop, and this can be enabled for better responsiveness. Otherwise, you can leave it unchecked. So that's a wrap with the Systems tab. These settings help personalize your user experience. Once you set them, you most likely don't have to revisit them too often. Thanks for listening. I hope this was helpful in your journey with the light.